All right, guys, we are at the Sheets, stopping to get some, boom, breakfast pizza. Always got to do it. So we got about maybe a 35-minute drive out to Spring Hill Outfitters. I hope they let me film in the store. That would be super cool. But I've heard that they have a bunch of different things. I don't even know what that was. So I hope that they let me video record in the store. I heard that it's a really, really good place to go. They have a whole bunch of cool stuff. So we are going to get out there and see what we can find. I'm looking for some new rods and reels for the upcoming tournament season. So here's to hoping that they have exactly what I need. So let's go.
Trucks filled up, tailgates down. We're heading on out of this crazy town. Checks in the bank, engines crank, got the radio blasting that Merlin.
All right, guys, we are fixing to roll into Spring Hill Outfitters. The first time that I've been here. I hope they're open. I hope they're open. I guess we're fixing to find out. We're fixing to find out if I can record in there. I'm gonna put my chest mount on and put my camera on and hope for the best. So stick around and let's do it. All right, guys, we're here at Spring Hill Outfitters in Selma, North Carolina. Address is 773 Seafood House Road. I want to know where the seafood is. Oh, they open up at 9 o'clock. Sweet. All right, so let's at least I got the intro. Let's go in and see if they mind if I record, and we'll get started. Well, that was slightly disappointing. It's called Outfitters, and it even says on the sign out front, tackle, yet they have no tackle. They might need to change their signage. Oh well. All right, well, let's get on to the lake. Lakes XYZ. Let's do it. Needless to say, I was a little disappointed that they don't have any tackle whatsoever. Even though their sign says tackle. What are you gonna do? Oh well. So anyways, we're gonna get rocking onto Lakes XYZ out here in Johnston County, and we're gonna have some fun today catching some fish. It's 58 degrees right now, but it's supposed to warm up. It's supposed to warm up for real to about 70, 71, I think. So it's gonna be a beautiful day. So we're gonna keep trekking on 95. Let's get it. All right, guys, first fish of the day. I had a larger crankbait on, but then I threw on a smaller one, a little Strike King. I think this is a 1 or a 1.5. It's a lot smaller. I've seen a lot of bait fish swimming around in the other ponds that I've been fishing recently, and they haven't been extremely big, so I figured I would downsize just a hair, and caught that pretty little one. Thank you. Thank you, buddy. These fish are surprisingly active. I just had one hit it twice. Right here, I stopped it for a second, and then I started swimming it again, and it came up and just whacked it twice. I have a feeling if I go down to the lower pond, I'll definitely get some more action, because they love these little fish type baits down there along that drop down on the other side of the pond. Yeah. Luckily I haven't tumbled down here yet, so that would be a hard, long fall. All right, let's see. There's got to be something hanging out on these rocks. There always is. right along this shoreline. Man, that bait looks good in the water too. Oh, there's one. It's fighting good too. Just that small little, oh, catch and release. You fell right in this little, bye-bye. See ya. Catch and release. I'm cool with that. Oh man, there was one that just chased it. They are active today. So are the ducks. What you got there, boy? That's funny. Oh. Oh. Man, they're active. I hope I got that on camera. Did you guys see that right there at the water's edge? They're hanging out on these rocks out here, and I'm just casting it right past the rocks, and they are coming along and smacking this thing. It's not a very big bait. It's just a small bait, and I'm pulling up grass, but it seems like that's where they're hanging out. In between the rocks and the grass. Oh, there's one. Hold still. Hold still. It ain't no giant, but they're awake and they're aggressive and they're hitting, so that's all that matters. Thank you, sir. So, let's try out this way. I know there's some big ones that like to hang out over here. I spoke too soon. There's one right there. Smacked it right along these rocks. Right along that pipe. Hold still. Hold still. Hooked him good. There we go. Pretty fish. Yeah, we'll get the release on you. See you later, dude. Thank you. You know what? It's like these fish are not afraid of anything. That one was literally like 5 feet from the shoreline when it hit it. So they're following it, and they're coming up close to the shoreline, and they're smacking it. Well, that's a nice one. That one literally hit right as it hit the water. That's the biggest one of the day, too. Pretty fish. I'll take it. Thank you, buddy. Hey, buddy. What you doing? All right, guys. I just put on a different crankbait, and man, are his lips red. And he was just barely hooked. Look at that. So basically what I did there was, there was some grass right here, and I threw it parallel with the shore, and got it hung up in the grass, and then just ripped it out. And sure enough, I didn't even feel the strike on that. I just saw the flash, and I knew I had him. Pretty fish. Thank you, buddy. Sweet. I made another good call. I put on a little bit bigger profile bait. Not exactly the same color, but pretty darn close. And like I said, I got it hung up in the grass and ripped it. And that's when he hit it. We're going to jump in the gator and go a little bit further down. All right. Got all kinds of fish. Got all kinds of fish rolling around here with the wind. All right. Now this right here is where I lost that one fish a couple weeks back on this same exact crank. So we're going to see if we can run it along parallel with this shoreline and see if we can't find one hanging out here. This water is so pretty. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. What you doing? What you doing? It's my fishing buddy. Yeah. It's my fishing buddy. My fishing buddy? My fishing buddy. Yeah. Slow, nothing there. So we're gonna keep on moving around. Nah, you don't need that thing. Those jets are extremely low. I think it might be time for a battery change. All right, I switched up and threw the SquareBill again. Sure enough, caught me another one. All right. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. All right, so we're going to run down a little bit further and chuck this parallel to the drops like I was doing before. And I didn't catch anything over here, which was really surprising because this is usually a good spot to drop a line. I had a fish just slam it right here. I'm not gonna catch anything with all that crap on it. But yeah, I just cast it right over here. Right over here near this trees. Right over there near those trees. And when I wasn't even ready for it. All right. Oh, there's one. Right at the shoreline. Man, that was awesome. Man, he is hooked good. There we go. Pretty fish. Thank you, buddy. Gonna head back home and call it a day out here at Lakes XYZ. It's been a great day. I've caught a good amount of fish. Nothing ridiculously big. They're still kind of hunkered down, but I know that there's big fish in here. I've caught them before. It's just they're just kind of chilling, waiting for the water to warm up, and then they're going to spawn. That'll be a fun time to be out here fishing, looking for beds, sight fishing from the shore, and maybe getting my boat out here. That would be cool to actually get out on the lake and put a depth finder on it to actually see how deep it is in these spots. All right, one more cast, and then we're going to move on. We're going to go around. Then we're going to go around to that rock wall over there and give it a few casts. And then we're going to head up to the top pond, throw a few more times, and then we're going to call it a day. Let's do it. Now that is my drink. All right. All right, there's another one. I came over to this rock pile and tossed it right over these rocks again. Sure enough. Another pretty fish. Thanks, buddy. Alright, what's up, guys? We had an awesome time out there on Lakes XYZ today. We caught at least 10 fish. I didn't really keep track, but we caught fish. That was the main thing. We found out where they wanted it, how deep they wanted it, and the size that they wanted it, which varied, like I said, between the morning and the afternoon. The morning, they wanted that smaller, I don't know, it's like a 0.5 or a 1 KVD, and then in the afternoon, they wanted that 1.5, 2, or whatever, 1.5, I think. So at any rate, we are going to get back to the house and try to get this video edited. Do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you for hanging out with us today. Live long, love hard, catch fish. We out.
It's gonna be a real good, feel good, hell of a time. No paved roads and 4 wheels. Crackle of the bonfires, clouds of the gun smoke. It's how big comes.